Hello everyone and welcome to this video on Lviv National Medical University. My name is Shobhit Jaiswal and I'm from Global Medical Foundation, Delhi. For those who don't know me, for those who have not seen any of my videos before, on the right of your screen is my photo at the campus of Lviv National Medical University. I have personally visited this university and my company Global Medical Foundation has sent a lot many students for studying MBBS at Lviv National Medical University, and we also happen to be the official representative of Lviv National Medical University, and our name is also mentioned on the official website of Lviv National Medical University as an authorized official representative for giving admission to Indian students. So whatever information that you will get in this video is going to be 100% accurate because you are getting this information from the authorized representative, official representative of Lviv National Medical University. So we are going to cover many points about the university in this video, but there are certain points which you should give special focus on, and these are ranking of Lviv National Medical University. Second is fee structure and the overall budget of Lviv National Medical University. In this point, I'll tell you what the correct budget is, how much budget is required for admission at Lviv National Medical University, and how agents give incomplete and inaccurate information about the fee structure. Third, very important point is official versus fake websites. So there are a lot of fake websites of Lviv National Medical University when you search it on Google. So I'll tell you which website is the official website of the university. So first I would like to introduce you to Lviv National Medical University. So Lviv National Medical University is a government university of national level. As you can read from its name, Lviv National Medical University. So national is the highest level of accreditation that a university in Ukraine can get, and Lviv National Medical University definitely, as you can read, means that it has the highest level of accreditation in Ukraine. The university was established way back 1784, which means that the university is more than 235 years old, making it one of the oldest universities in Ukraine. The university is recognized by Medical Council of India and it is approved by WHO. What does this mean? We'll discuss further on in this video. Medical course or the MBBS course at this university is of 6 years, and the entire 6 years you will be taught in the English language. There is no bilingual pattern. The entire 6 years your medium of instruction would be English, and the university will also teach you the local language from the first year itself, as it is a part of the syllabus. There is no extra fees for the language course. The university is located in Lviv, which is in western part of Ukraine. So it is the largest city in western Ukraine, and it has a population of around 7.5 lakh people. The university is, as you can understand, named after the location where it is located, as is the case for most of the universities in Ukraine. So Lviv is a very beautiful city, and that is why Lviv city is on UNESCO World Heritage List. So Lviv as a city is of a great cultural significance, a great historical significance for Ukraine, and that is why it is recognized and that is why it is listed in the UNESCO World Heritage List. So city is very beautiful, and the city becomes very important for a student who is going to study MBBS abroad, because you are going to spend the next 6 years of your life in this particular city. So the city plays an important role in teaching you a lot of values, and it also helps you refresh. So let's say if you're studying for long hours, going to a good city, going to a peaceful city, going to a safe city where you can go out and relax is very important for you also. So definitely when you look for MBBS, you also look at the city where the university is located in. So Lviv is a beautiful city and it has a beautiful campus as well. The biggest advantage of Lviv National Medical University is that all of its departments are located at the same place at its campus. So it has a proper campus, and most of the parents ask whether their departments are far away or whether the university is located nearby the hostel. So yes, all the hostels except one, that is hostel number 8, is at the campus, and all the departments are also at the same place. So it becomes easy for you, because in so many universities in Ukraine, the hostels are far away, 4 or 5 kilometers far away, and in many the departments are not at the same place. There is no particular campus. So Lviv is a very good option. It is one of the best medical universities in Ukraine, and I rank it as among the top 3 medical universities in Ukraine for an Indian student. The reason why I say that this university is among the top 3 is that it is a very, very strict university and it conducts daily examinations. The system in Ukraine is not the same as in India. In India, you have to study only before your semester examinations. But in Ukraine, you have to be very regular and you have to give daily examinations. So my recommendation is that only the good students should go at this university. Below average students should not go at Lviv National Medical University. That is my very honest opinion. Only the best students should go at this university. So moving on, we'll talk about where Lviv is in Ukraine. So as you can see in the map, Lviv is towards the westernmost part in Ukraine, and it is surrounded by 2 cities where 2 MCI recognized universities are located. One is Ternopil, where Ternopil National Medical University is, and the other one is Ivano-Frankivsk, where Ivano-Frankivsk National Medical University is located. So very common question where students and parents ask is, how can we travel from India to the university? So in case of Lviv, there is an international airport at Lviv city, which is close to the university itself. So when the student travels, they take a flight from Delhi. There is a direct flight from Delhi to Kyiv. They land in Kyiv and then they take a connecting flight of about 1 hour from Kyiv to Lviv. So traveling is not a problem. It's very easy to travel between Delhi to Lviv, because there is another route that goes through Milan and then it goes to Lviv. So traveling is not a problem. Maybe after the first time you would want to travel via train, because traveling via train is very easy and it's cheaper than traveling via flight. So the first time when students travel, they travel in a group and we help them arrange for the tickets as well. They travel from Delhi to Kyiv and then directly they go to Lviv. But after that, most of the students prefer to travel from Lviv till Kyiv via train and from Kyiv to Lviv via train, and they travel from Kyiv to Delhi via flight. So Lviv transportation, not a problem. And also, like I said, it's a tourist attraction. There are a lot of foreigners who come here, and it borders Poland towards its other side. So the culture of Lviv has a bit of Polish touch as well. And a lot of students from Poland are also studying at Lviv National Medical University. So now we are going to discuss about the MBBS course. So like I've already told you, the duration is 6 years, or it is officially 5.8 years, but mostly it is referred to as 6 years. The medium of instruction I've already told you is English for the entire course. Now this third point is very important: number of foreign students and the number of seats in Lviv. So a word of caution, Lviv National Medical University has very, very limited number of seats for international students, and we'll read about it in the next paragraph. So the university began training foreign students in 1961, and it started to teach students in English medium from 1997. So university has English speaking faculty, English teaching faculty, and experienced faculty. Very important point to note that they have experienced faculty who teaches in English. But for the 2019 session, a total of 1,334 foreign students from as many as 47 countries got admission in Lviv National Medical University in their medical course, in their dentistry course, and their pharmacy course. And a total of 326 foreign students joined the general medicine course. So note here that 326 students joined from all the countries outside of Ukraine. And this means that the number of seats is very limited, because in most of the cases in Ukraine, the universities have intake of 300, 400 just for Indian students. But Lviv has a limited intake, and more than half the seats for 2020 session has already been filled. So in case you have already qualified NEET in 2018 and 19, or you are appearing for NEET, you can still apply. So those who have qualified in 2018 or 2019, they can get the confirmed admission letter right now. And those who are appearing for 2020 NEET and are confident about clearing this examination, they can also apply for the provisional admission letter and they'll get their seat reserved. So in case you want admission in this particular university only, I'll suggest that you apply right now. So out of those 47 countries, there are countries such as Poland, Bulgaria, Germany, the European Union countries, even students from USA and Canada and UK are coming to study here, along with students, of course, from India, from some other Asian countries, and a lot many African countries as well. We have also discussed the next point already, that there are various faculties, the foreign students who are coming to study in dentistry course, the MBBS course, the pharmacy course, and also students come here to study in the various post-graduation medical courses as well. Now we are going to talk about the recognition of the medical course of Lviv National Medical University. So the MBBS course in Ukraine is not called MBBS, it is called MD Physician, which is equivalent to MBBS in India. MD Physician is the name of the degree that you will get, and this does not mean that this is a post-graduation course. It just means that it is equivalent to MBBS course or MBBS degree in India. So once you get your degree, it will be recognized by Medical Council of India, which means you can appear for National Exit Test. It is in the list of World Directory of Medical Schools. The degree is ECFMG certified also, and you can appear for USMLE, PLAB and other examinations as well, because it is a WHO recognized university. So you have various options that you can explore. You have various opportunities. You can come to India, you can go to Germany, you can go to USA, or you can go to UK or some other country also, in case you are able to clear the entrance requirements. So this is a very important point that I would like to talk about, is the world ranking. So whenever students search for the university, they definitely check two things. One is world ranking, which we are going to talk now. Another one is official website, that we are going to talk a bit later. So there is a very big problem while checking the world ranking, because there is no official site which ranks the medical universities on the basis of just their MBBS course, or there is no official website that rank any university on the basis of their medical course only. And even if there is such website out there, they don't rank each and every medical university in Ukraine or in various other countries. So the information that you get is incomplete. But a very big problem with this particular website that you can see on the screen, that is 4icu.org. So number one problem is that they are ranking almost each and every university outside of India, not only in Ukraine, but in Philippines, Kyrgyzstan, Kazakhstan, Russia, Armenia, Georgia, in all these famous countries where Indian students go. But the problem is that nobody checks how they are ranking the universities. You go to Google right now, which I want you to do. You can go to Google and search for Lviv National Medical University ranking, and this is what will come up on the first rank. And this is what most students think that is the official ranking of Lviv National Medical University, which is like country rank 31, world ranking 4217, which is not the case. So if you check the ranking criteria of 4icu.org, they very clearly state that we do not claim by any means to rank higher education organization or the programs by the quality of education or level of academic service provided. The UniRank university ranking is not an academic ranking, and therefore should not be adopted as the main criteria for selecting a higher education organization where to enroll and study. So they have clearly mentioned that they are not ranking the universities on the basis of their academics. But what are they actually using? So in the first paragraph, you'll get the answer. So basically, if you read the first paragraph, they'll say that they are ranking the universities on the basis of the popularity of the website, how much people are visiting that particular website, and some other SEO factors which you might not be able to understand. But in total, they are basically ranking the universities on the basis of their website and not on the basis of their academics. So it's a very funny thing. I don't want anyone to check the world rankings now, because it's really funny when you read how they are ranking the universities outside, and it's even funnier that students are actually believing them. So I hope that after seeing this video, you won't believe on world rankings. Rather, what you should do is you should check the FMGE passing percentage. So the National Board of Examination, which is the government body which conducts foreign medical graduate examination, they have released FMGE passing percentage from 2012 to 14, then 15 to 18, and then 2019. So what you can do, you can search for Global Medical Foundation on Google. You'll find our website. You go to our website. On the menu, there's an option FMGE. You click on that, and then you'll land on page something like this that is on the left of your screen, where we have put all the PDF files. So you can check country-wise FMGE passing percentage and also university-wise FMGE passing percentage. So you should actually look into the FMGE passing percentage, because that really tells us how many Indian students are actually becoming doctor after studying from a particular university outside of India. And you should also check the current reviews of students who are studying in that particular university. So check the FMGE passing percentage, check the reviews of the students right now. Plus, you can also check QS ranking and some other ranking, but don't really just base your selection criteria on the world ranking. But a lot of students do that. So do this, check the FMGE passing percentage, get some reviews, talk to some agents or consultants who you can trust, who are the big ones, and then select a university. So in this slide, we'll talk about the hostel facility and the campus. So like I said, except hostel number 8, all the hostels are at the campus and all the departments are at one campus. So one of the biggest advantages of studying at Lviv National Medical University is that the hostel and all the departments are at one place, except if you're staying at hostel number 8, which is the best hostel in Lviv. Coincidentally, it's the best one, but it is a little far away. So there are 2-seater and 3-seater rooms only in hostel number 8, which is very good for students, and the hostels are renovated. They are really good, and most of the first year students who went to 2019 session are actually living in hostel number 8. So there is a video of hostel number 8 in the description. You can go and check it. It's on YouTube already on our channel. And the other hostels which are with the campus are good also. They are also not like that they are bad, but they're not as good as hostel number 8. Some of the rooms are renovated, some are not renovated, but they are still very, very good hostels. So this is the campus. This is a photo that I took when I was in Lviv in September 2019. This is the campus photo, a beautiful campus, a big campus, and everything is within the campus. So this is one of the biggest advantages of studying here. Now, I'll very quickly go through the eligibility criteria. It's very simple. In class 12th, you need to have 50% aggregate marks in physics, chemistry, and biology, and you should be passed in all the subjects. But as the seats get less and less, the criteria for class 12 marks will go up. They might ask for 60 or 70% later. The age criteria is very simple. You should be 17 years old as on 31st December of the year in which you are taking admission. That means if you are taking admission 2020 session, this year you should be 17 years old. If you are 16-year-old by the end of this year, then you cannot take admission. Regarding NEET, you need to be NEET qualified in the current year or in the previous 2 years. So if let's say if you are looking for admission in 2020 session, this is the current one, you should be qualified in NEET 18, you should be qualified in NEET 19, or you should be qualified in NEET 2020. So in case you are qualified in any one of these attempts, then you can easily get admission given that you have the result with you. So now we are going to talk about the tuition fees of Lviv National Medical University. So if we just talk about the tuition fees, only the tuition fees alone, then it is set at $4,900 per year. Right now, the dollar rate is somewhere around 74 to 75. So if we base our calculations on that exchange rate, it is around 3.6 lakh per year. And for 6 years, it's going to be approximately 21 to 22 lakh rupees. So if we just look at the tuition fees of the university, is 22 lakh rupees. Now, a lot of times when students have called me for admission in Lviv, they have told me that some agents have told them that the entire budget should be 25 lakh rupees or 26 lakh rupees, which is false. See, the hostel is around $800. If you include fees plus hostel and calculate, it will be around 25 to 26 lakh rupees alone. Most of the agents tell students is only the tuition fees plus the hostel fees, and they don't tell anything else. And I think that is a wrong practice. What we do is we tell them that this is the entire budget. We have also made another video for the budget of each and every university in Ukraine. So the tuition fees plus hostel fees is somewhere around 25-26 lakh rupees. But there are other expenses as well. For example, food. If you take the mess, then there are admission, visa, one-time charges, flight ticket charges, medical insurance. But if you include all of these expenses, and let's say if you are eating at the mess for entire 6 years, your budget will be around 35-36 lakh rupees. But if you are cooking food after, let's say, 1 or 2 years, you start cooking food with your friends, then your budget would be around maybe 30-32 lakh rupees. So nobody really travels every year also. Nobody eats at the mess for entire 6 years. But your budget should be between 30-35 lakh rupees for studying here, apart from the pocket money. So I hope that you understand a budget of 25 lakh is not sufficient for studying here. It's only the budget for fees and hostel, but there are going to be other expenses as well. Your budget should be in excess of 30 lakh rupees at least for admission in Lviv National Medical University. The fees can be paid in installments. You don't even have to pay it at once. Even if anybody is offering you that we'll give you a discount or something, there is no such discount from the university side. There is also no scholarship. You can definitely take a loan. You will get the loan at least for the tuition fees of 22 lakh rupees. And depending on what bank you go to, you might get some other expenses covered in the loan as well. But if you are paying through your own pocket, then at least be ready to spend at least 30-35 lakh. So I'm not going to discuss about the syllabus. You can simply go in the description. It's already becoming a very long video. Just go to the description. I've added a link of the year-wise syllabus of Lviv National Medical University. So another very important point is the official website of Lviv National Medical University. In reality, the official website is only one. That is www.new.meduni.lviv.ua. This is the only official website, and go to this website only if you want any information regarding the university. All websites are fake. And how to figure out which website is real and which website is not real, because this is the case for almost every university in Ukraine, that there are at least 4, 5, 7 or even 10 fake websites, and even for other countries as well. You can go to www.wdoms.org. So basically that is World Directory of Medical Schools. You can just go to Google, search for World Directory of Medical Schools. Then you can search the country or the university. You will find a list of all the universities in a particular country. If you select the country and then press on the search bar, and all the university will be mentioned there. You can go on that university name. For example, you go to Lviv, and then you can check the official website from WDOMS also. Like I already told, we are the official representative of Lviv National Medical University. Our name is mentioned on the official website of Lviv National Medical University for 2020 session. As you can read from the URL in the screenshot, it's new.meduni.lviv.ua, and Mr. Pradeep Jaiswal, he is the owner of Global Medical Foundation. His name is mentioned, and our address, our website, our email ID, Pradeep Jaiswal's phone number, and my phone number, Shobhit Jaiswal phone number is mentioned here. So you can get in touch with us. We have already sent a lot many students. So I'll say that if you're looking for admission, you should contact us for admission in Lviv National Medical University. We are the official representative. Just a few photos of students sent by Global Medical Foundation. All these photos were clicked in Ukraine. The first one is outside the campus of Lviv National Medical University with some of my students who went into 2019 session. And then there are some more photos where you will find Pradeep Jaiswal or Shobhit Jaiswal, that is me. So very important point, how to apply. As on today, before NEET result is declared, in case you have already qualified NEET in 2018 or 2019, then don't wait for any further. Apply for the admission letter. You will get a confirmed admission letter because the seats are limited. In case you are appearing for NEET this year on 13th September and then you are expecting the result to come out somewhere in October, I again ask you not to wait. If you are looking for admission in this university, apply right now, because you will get a provisional admission letter and you will get admission. So the first step is, like I said, getting the admission letter. You need to send scan copy of 10th-12th mark sheet. You must at least have Aadhaar card right now. And if you have passport, then passport will be preferred. So if you have these 3 documents, you can get your provisional admission letter. And if you have NEET result in 2018, 19 or 20, then you will get confirmed admission letter. Second step is to get invitation letter, for which we require passport. So you will get your invitation letter, which is the most important document for admission in Ukraine, and we'll give you a list of documents. You have to prepare all those documents, send it to us via courier, or you can drop it off to our office and we'll apply for a visa and we'll get your visa done. And after that, we'll help you out with each and every formality that takes place in India. We have sent so many students. We already know how to give the best guidance and best support to Indian students who want to study in Ukraine. So we'll help you out with each and everything, and then you'll go to Ukraine wherever the global scenario is okay, or maybe right now the classes will start online. One important point that I want to tell each and every student right now is that in case you're applying for any university in Ukraine and your agent sends you invitation letter of some other university, then please note that you are already getting yourself into trouble. This is already a case of fraud, because they will not give you admission in the university you want to take admission in. So please make sure that whichever university you apply for, you get invitation letter of that particular university only. Next point is FMGE passing percentage of Lviv National Medical University in the previous years. So the passing percentage has been good. There are definitely universities in Ukraine which have higher passing percentage than Lviv National Medical University. But Lviv is one of the best universities. Between 2012 to 14, the passing percentage was 23.80, which was one of the highest in Ukraine. In 2015 to 18, or between 2015 to 18, the passing percentage was 21.87, which is again very high. And in 2019, which is the latest one, the passing percentage was good, again 31.58. So the passing percentage has been good, and I think in the coming years the passing percentage will only increase, because one, qualified students can go now, and 2, appear for national exit test. So no matter you study at Lviv or in India, each and every student has to appear for national exit test now. So this data has been provided to us by National Board of Examination. And again, if you want to check this data by yourself, search for Global Medical Foundation, go to our website, go to the menu, there is an option FMGE there. You will find the passing percentage from 2012 to 19 of every medical university in Ukraine. So we are the official representative. You can get in touch with us. You can call us or you can message us on WhatsApp. The number is there. You can go to our website. You can check the university details of Lviv National Medical University, or you can check about other countries and other universities in Ukraine as well. And our office is in Delhi. It's in Karol Bagh. So even if you are from outside of Delhi. All the process is online. You can get in touch with us. We'll get your admission formalities done. In fact, more than 70% of our students are from outside of Delhi who have went through us. So I hope that you found something useful, some new information in this video. And I'll just end by saying that if you're looking for admission at Lviv, you should definitely go for it. It's a brilliant university. So I hope that you have a good time ahead. I hope you find a good university. I hope you have a good career ahead. And I hope that you have a very good and happy and healthy life. So thank you for watching this video. If you want admission in Lviv, get in touch with us.